Yo, what is up, guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So, Artur Beterbiev knocks out Adam Deines in the 10th round to retain his WBC, IBF, and lineal light heavyweight titles. I guess I have to start by giving some credit to Adam Deines. He actually really came to fight. Going into this fight, he was unheralded. Nobody really knew who he was, and a lot of people expected him to get knocked out in a couple of rounds, but he showed some great resolve, a great chin, and some real good heart in there. But ultimately that wasn't enough. Artur Beterbiev was just too big, too strong, too powerful, and ultimately too good at the end of the day. You know, the fight started out with Artur Beterbiev stalking Adam Deines behind his high guard. Adam Deines was trying to throw. He was throwing 1-2s out of a southpaw stance. In the first round, a lot of these shots were landing on the gloves, but he was giving Beterbiev something to think about. He was throwing back. Beterbiev, though, he landed the clearer shots, and towards the end of the round, he caught Adam Deines with an overhand right, just basically it skimmed the top of his head, and he got dropped. Beats the count, though, and he makes it through to round two. Round two, to be fair to Adam Deines, he responded really well. He started to let go of his hands, again throwing the 1-2, but in round two, some of these shots were actually getting through and catching Artur Beterbiev. I felt round two was Adam Deines' best round of this fight. As I say, he was pretty active and he was landing some good 1-2s. Beterbiev in round two still done his own work, landing some hard jabs, hard straight right hands to the body. He still did his thing, and maybe Beterbiev even won round two, but Deines, that was his best round of this fight in my opinion. After the second round, though, I don't think Deines had a case for winning any of them, quite frankly. You know, throughout these rounds, Adam Deines was showing signs of defiance, so occasionally he'd throw the 1-2, sometimes he'll throw the right hook out of a southpaw stance, and at times he was catching Beterbiev, but ultimately he never had the power to get Beterbiev's respect, and it was essentially round after round of Beterbiev walking down Adam Deines, pinning him against the ropes, landing hard combinations to body and head, the uppercuts through the middle, and Adam Deines basically was just soaking up a lot of punishment in these rounds, but he was taking it, and he was showing a real good chin. In fact, when you look at that guy's head, it looks like Glenn Quagmire from fucking Family Guy. He had that Quagmire chin, but he was taking some hard shots, man, and he took them well. And again, like I say, he was showing signs of defiance, throwing back, landing the left hand, landing a couple of jabs here and there. You know, he was giving Beterbiev something to think about. As the fight wore on, though, you could tell Beterbiev was wearing him down, and he was spending a lot more time on the inside. Adam Deines wanted to keep this fight on the outside. That was where he was more comfortable. He was still getting beat on the outside, but he was having more success on the outside. Adam Deines, in my opinion, was looking for that one perfect left hand to knock out Beterbiev. That was his game plan, and that relied on being on the outside. But as the fight went on, Beterbiev started to get to the inside more regularly, and he was working well, shortening up his punches to body and head, some good combinations. And in the clinch, one thing I like about Beterbiev is best in boxing when it comes to punching while exiting the clinch. Throughout this fight, Beterbiev caught Deines as they both exited the clinch. And round after round, basically, Beterbiev was grinding him down. And in round 10, Beterbiev drops Deines with a left hook, a short left hook. Deines hits the ground. He actually wanted to continue, but his corner threw in the towel. And to be honest, I think that was the right idea. He was taking a beating, a lot of body shots, a lot of head shots. He showed a great chin, he showed great heart, and he wasn't going to win that fight. So what was the point keeping him in there? I think his corner did the right thing, and Adam Deines can definitely live to fight another day. And, you know, going forwards, Adam Deines could be a good opponent for someone like Joshua Buatsi. You know, from what I saw tonight, I think that would be a good fight for Buatsi. But Beterbiev, you know, retains his titles, gets the stoppage win, and he is now moving on to the next one. Personally, I want to see him fight Joe Smith Jr. Vlasov winner or Dmitry Bivol. Those are the fights that make sense. Those are the fights we need. But all in all, I would call it a workmanlike performance from Artur Beterbiev. He was getting caught at times. Sometimes he looked a little one-paced, to be honest. Now, was that because of the inactivity? Was it because of the injuries? Is it because he's getting old now? Maybe it's because Adam Deines is better than we expected. So all in all, it wasn't a perfect performance by Beterbiev, but he got in rounds. It was workmanlike. I would call it like a 7 out of 10 performance from Artur Beterbiev. I wouldn't be too worried about this, to be honest. I mean, look at the Enrico Colling fight, for example. That was a similar type of performance by Artur Beterbiev, you know? So it is what it is. He got the win. He won every round, more or less, and he knocked his man out. So Beterbiev moves on to the next one. Hopefully we get a unification fight in his next fight. But share your thoughts below. It's been your guy Delboy. Peace.